top three, and we'll go on to our next event to determine the U14 boys slalom champion of Europe. It's Leonidas Perdicaris to get us off up and running, followed by Emil Malmi, then Luca Fassel, Ricky Hansen, Francisco Jose Simo. We've got Danny Kalilit from the Czech Republic, Isaac Donestol, Alessandro Schonauer of Italy, Theo Wild of Germany, Thiamut Saunier from France, Harley Costa of Great Britain, and Mykhailichenko from Ukraine. But it just collapsed around number 4 and scores 3.5, a score that is good enough for a medal for Harley Costa. Okay. Alessandro Schonauer is in the lead, and our last skier to take to the water representing Ukraine, Mykhailichenko.
Opening pass 14.25 meters.
Scored half a buoy at 10.75 meters in the elimination round. Oh, getting a little bit deep there on that pass. 14.25 meter start at 55K. Needing a score of more than 4 at 11.25 meters to take the win. There we see Alessandro Schonauer. He's still on the dock. He's still getting limbered up because there is an outside chance, a possibility that he could be involved in a runoff for the championship if Mykhailichenko scores 4 and no more than that on 11.25 meters. But we'll continue to monitor the situation. 14.25 meter start and looking impressive on pass number 1 is he... But showing some signs of some nerves out there, I do suspect, there, Emil.
Yeah, of course. I mean, his biggest opponent passed right before him, so.
Most certainly, Harley Costa with his score of 3.5 at 11.25 meters can earn him a medal as high as silver. But we'll see how that plays out. Currently hanging on to third is Theo Wild with 3.5 at 11.25 meters. But his podium placement by no means secure, as we see Mykhailichenko on 30 meters. And I think exercising a few of the nerves that he had on pass number 1 with a more constructive effort there on 13 meters, wouldn't you say there, Emil?
Yeah, his 13 meters was steadier than his 14. Now let's see him coming back at 12.
Yeah, 12 meters is going to be the critical effort here as Mykhailichenko, who's in the lead in the overall competition as well. He's the top slalomer, one of the top trickers in the U14 boys competition, and only second to Harley Costa in terms of the jumping event. Harley Costa ending off the U14 preliminary round series the day before yesterday, jumping 42.5 meters. But Mykhailichenko leading Team Ukraine right now in the U14's team competition, currently in the lead there. And Mykhailichenko on 12 meters, not making a single mistake on that run as he gets around all 6 buoys. And certainly as the passes get shorter, the aggression has to be there. and it was certainly plain to see there with that pass on 12 meters for Mykhailichenko. So anything out the ordinary you see with this pass there, Emil?
Yeah, I think he got a bit of a slack on some buoys, but he caught up.
Yeah, he was just extremely patient at the end of some of these turns, you know, and there's a little bit of a head breeze. It's not much, but it is present, and skiing into the wind a little bit there, and you know the water conditions here in Richeto absolutely primo, and this site has been consistently being developed from when it first presented itself as an international venue way back in 2001. So now the targets that are ahead of him are in needs of a piece of 4 for the podium at this time. Let's see what Mykhailichenko can do. This is 11.25 meters. Needs to get the start, and he gets it off buoy number 1. He's round number 2. There you go. He's round number 3, needs a piece of 4 for the podium. He gets round it, gets round number 4, ties the lead, takes the win with 4.5, and takes the pass with 6. He is your European U14 boys slalom champion, and continuing on to 10.75 meters, Ukraine's Mykhailichenko. That confirms that in the silver medal spot, Alessandro Schonauer of Italy in the silver medal spot, and Harley Costa in 3rd place. Mykhailichenko, your European champion in the U14s, and he done it impressively there, Emil.
Yeah, he kept his calm there on his 11.25 meters, and he had an impressive skiing on his 11.
So yeah, Mykhailichenko, I'm sure he'll want to dedicate his performance to former Ukrainian water ski coach Yuri, who right now is not present here at this facility, undertaking that role due to the continuing conflict and strife that's going on in Eastern Europe right now. I'm sure that if Yuri has the opportunity to watch this performance on the webcast, he'll certainly avail himself of that. But he's now seeing that Mykhailichenko, already crowned the European boys slalom champion, takes the strong hit off number 1. He's round number 2 at 10.75. He gets 1.5. He is your champion. Let's give it up, please, for Ukraine's Mykhailichenko. 10.75 meters. His personal best is 3. That's his best score of the weekend with 1.5. And a fine performance there to end off the slalom, but he's still got tricks and jump to come. Our towboat has made its way to him, and they'll transport him to the dock for a little bit of a lap of honor. But good start on number 1 there, Emil.
Yeah, he had a good start on number 1, but
just couldn't really maintain his width and rhythm into number 2. It's always a difficult pass, 10.75 meters, especially how much shorter that rope is compared to the width of the course. But just a little flat-footed off number 1. Got enough width, just enough, but just didn't have enough room beyond that to make the turn.
yeah.
So there we go. There is your winner on that D3 slalom ski. That is Mykhailichenko, your champion of Europe in the under 14 boys slalom competition. And there is your final leaderboard. Mykhailichenko with 1.5 at 10.75. Alessandro Schonauer, your silver medalist, with 4 at 11.25 meters. Harley Costa, via superior backup, is your bronze medalist with 3.5 at 11.25 meters. Tied with the same score, Theo Wild in 4th place for Germany. Francisco Jose Samoe with that score of 1 at 11.25 meters. 0 at 11.25 meters for Timothée Saunier In 7th spot, Danny Kalilat with his score of 5.5 on 12 for the Czech Republic. Isaac Donestol with 2.5 on 12 for Sweden. Luca Fassel with 2 at 12 meters, tying with Leonidas Padakaris. In 11th spot with 0 on 12 is Ricky Hansen, and 12th spot with 3.5 on 13 meters, Emil Malmi. Hopefully I pronounced that last name right, but great to have you here, Emil, and certainly look forward to seeing you compete more in the future. But great work there on the announcing as we continue to go on towards our next event. Thanks a lot and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I will for sure continue skiing.
All right then. So that brings to a conclusion the boys slalom event in the U14s. We're going to go on to the tricks event for girls in U14s as we have continuing coverage of this, the European Youth Championships, coming to you live from the commune of Riceto, from the province of Novara and the region of Piemonte. Tricks is coming up next. U14 girls starting off our tricking event in the U14s. And when we come back, we will have that for you right after this. And ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you your top 3 in the under-14 boys slalom results. Bronze medalist, 3rd place from Great Britain, Harley Costa. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you silver medalist and 2nd place from Italia, Alessandro Schonauer. And now presented to you winner, gold medalist and European slalom champion in the under-14 boys, representing Ukraine, Mykhailichenko. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please stand for the national anthem of Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you your medalist, Harley Costa in 3rd, Alessandro Schonauer in 2nd, and your champion of Europe in the U14 boys, Mykhailichenko from Ukraine. Gentlemen, thank you. All right, moving quickly along to the girls' presentation in the